the year 1980. John Lennon was shot by Mark Chapman, the Rubik's Cube hit toy shelves, Christopher Cross was huge for some reason, and the horror film The Unseen was released. But unlike Christopher Cross, it was unfortunately not a hit. In fact, the name Unseen is perfectly fitting because no one saw it. It didn't help that it came out nationally the same weekend as the Blues Brothers. But that's unfortunate because this film had a lot going for it. The Unseen came out a month after Friday the 13th, so therefore the typical cliches found in most 80s slasher films hadn't really been set yet. So this film doesn't actually feel like a slasher, but rather its own bizarre little creation. In fact, the movie didn't even feel like a horror movie at all for the first 25 minutes. Honestly, when I first saw this film, not having any context of what it was, I assumed it was going to be a crime drama. Then the first kill happened and I was hooked immediately. This film checks all the boxes I look for in an early 80s horror film that is slasher based. It's unique, very well shot. The acting is tolerable, if not pretty good at some points. There is great, moody, effective music, and the kills are fun and well paced. There's a great sense of uneasiness throughout the film, without seeming forced and contrived. It's creepy without being too avant-garde about it. I credit this to when it was made. The first few years of the 1980s, horror movies, they still had a good bleed over from the 70s, and the in-between years was fantastic for films still taking chances because the Saturn hadn't been set yet for that decade. Even the goofy, cheesy moments of the film are taken with care and treated with purpose, so the film ends up feeling more serious than its counterparts. A quick synopsis of the film. Two sisters, Jennifer and Karen, and their friend Vicky arrive in a small town in Virginia for a holiday parade fair. Due to a motel reservation mix-up, the three are forced to look for lodging in the town over. This is where they are invited to stay with an unusual but friendly couple in their beautiful country estate. Unfortunately, things take a turn for the worst when it turns out not everything in this cozy country abode is what it seems. I highly recommend The Unseen, specifically if you are into this type of horror film and enjoy looking at films that help build up later movie genres.
Ooh, if you could only see your face.
You worry too much, Virginia.
That assuredly is the most asinine statement. Look at me! Look at me!